Today we are making salt. First we strain our water to catch any debris. As you can see, I had a little bit of seaweed in mine. Don't shake or try to push through any of the water. Let it drip naturally so that you don't get any debris in your salt water. Now that it's in the pan and on the stove, we start at a high heat to bring it to a boil. Once it's at a rolling boil, we lower the heat to medium heat. Here you can see it's gone down to a simmer. And if you look closely, you can see where the salt's moving at the bottom of the pan. And as the salt forms, you'll get a nice layer at the bottom, and that's when you remove your heat. With our 2 baking trays, we've got one for the oven and one for the air fryer. We take our salt and we spread it thinly across the top. You want it nice and thin so that it dehydrates evenly on the surface. You will end up with a little bit of water. Don't worry about that. As you dry it out, it will disappear. With our oven, we want it on fan, and I set it to 160 degrees. Just because I find that temperature works best for me and my oven. In we go. With our air fryer, we set it at 160 degrees the same and set the timer for 20 minutes. This is our oven baked salt and this is our air fryer salt. As you can see, the air fryer salt is finer crystals, whereas the oven baked salt is thicker ones. I've broken them apart and put them into bowls. So we've got the oven on the right and the air fryer on the left. As you can see, our air fryer did stick to the parchment paper quite a bit, whereas our oven one didn't, and it breaks nice and easily because of it. Although it's still going to grind up fine, I'd put the air fryer salt in for 10 minutes instead of the 20, just so that you don't get the same issue as I did with the baking paper, and that way it can be food safe instead of just used for crafts. It does still create a lovely fine salt though. With the oven salt, this will be perfectly food safe as nothing's got stuck to it. We've already strained it. But as you can see, where it sticks to the mortar, it is a lot thicker crystal and creates a nice coarse salt that can be used for whatever you need it to be.